Hi everybody, welcome on the CRE Technology YouTube channel. Hi everybody, welcome on the CRE Technology YouTube channel. Today we are going to explain you how works our new features EasyCalib. EasyCalib is a technical feature made for all paralleling application, whether it's genset parallel with genset or genset parallel with mains. EasyCalib will assist you in the configuration of the analog output for speed control and the analog output for voltage control, which are the most complex and sensitive features to configure on an application today. EasyCalib is an exclusive feature proposed by CRE Technology on all the paralleling controllers from the compact range. So we will have the Genesis Compact Mains and the Genesis Compact Prime, on which this feature will be available. All our customers will benefit from this, whether they are using only the controller or the controller with the touchscreen we have here, available in 7, 10 and 15 inches. EasyCalib will prevent any mistake to be made on speed control and area control and will ensure a stable application at the end of your commissioning. So now we will go on our simulator, which is our development and test tool in CRE Technology, to show you what are the prerequisites for the commissioning of EasyCalib and what are the different points that have to be considered before to use EasyCalib. Welcome in the CRE Technology Lab. This is the place where we test, develop our products. This is where our prototypes are validated, where our support is done when you have a problem on your application, and we can simulate whatever you have. This is a complex installation, and we will see later in some technical tutorial what we are exactly doing here and how it works. Today let's focus on EasyCalib. So what are the prerequisites for EasyCalib to work? As I said before, it is an application that will automatically adjust the speed control and the voltage control of your genset when they are running in parallel. EasyCalib requires your genset to be stable. The voltage has to be correctly set up. The speed has to be correctly set up on the genset itself. It has to be stable without any external devices. This is just like if you drive your car, if you have flat tires, if you have broken engine, you won't be able to drive your car. This is the same with EasyCalib. So first, whatever it's a retrofit or a new application, you'll have to make sure the genset is running fine. 50 Hz, 400 volt, or nominal speed, nominal frequency, nominal voltage, and this is correctly adjusted from factory or from a review. So now about the prerequisite of the EasyCalib feature. As I said, this is made to adjust automatically the speed control and the voltage control of your genset. How this is working? So you will have your Genesis Compact Prime or Genesis Compact Mains or your compact paralleling controller from CRE Technology. This controller will have a speed control output, an area control output, could be also an electronic engine or a pulses driven regulation for speed and voltage. All of them are working with the EasyCalib. So first of all, your genset is stable, voltage and frequency and speed. You will connect the compact controller to make the paralleling sequence to the governor of your genset or to the AVR of your genset. What kind of AVR can we use? All of them. We can use all type of AVRs, whatever they are, electronic, digital, analog, or speed controllers with EasyCalib. We can commonly see this kind of AVR in the market, which is a LoRa Summer one. This is a potentiometer input. This one is an electronic AVR that has pulses input, raise the voltage decrease the voltage to make the synchronization, to make the power factor control. And we have very simple AVR like this one, which are made for very simple paralleling sequence like no break changeover with the utility. We have some common speed governors here. So this one is a woodward one. This is a very famous one. This is pure analog with a potentiometer input. We also have this one, which is working more or less in the same way. This is an electronic governor, but it works also fine with EasyCalib. We have this integrated governor in the actuator, and we can also find in the market more and more now some electronic control units. So there are ECUs that are working with J9039 speed control, or that are working with some digital or analog input to raise and lower the speed of the engine. Whatever is the system you have on your gensets, on your alternator and your engine, that will work fine with EasyCalib. So EasyCalib will be set up once this connection between the controller and the speed governor and the AVR is done. Now, once your genset is correctly set up with frequency and voltage, we can connect the AVR and the speed governor to the controller. It can happen that because of the default settings of the controller, the frequency or the voltage will drop or change from its nominal, but this is normal until now. EasyCalib is made to start from that and adjust properly to the nominal again. So EasyCalib will start once you have started up your genset. You will be able to launch EasyCalib from the i4Gen touchscreen. There is a dedicated menu for that. You will be able to launch it from the controller front panel directly, or from your PC using i4Gen Suite PC software. EasyCalib will run the sequence that will adjust the signal depending on the AVR expectation and the speed governor expectation. I will adjust the nominal again, and that will make the settings right for synchronization, load sharing, ramping up and down, load transfer, and so on, whatever is your genset paralleling application. The good thing with EasyCalib is that it will tell you every time there is a mistake, and this is what we will see now on the demo. So we will run now the first EasyCalib test on the engine. So I will start up the genset in manual mode and launch EasyCalib with the dynamic configuration menu. I will launch it from the i4Gen touchscreen. I can also launch it from the Genesis Compact Prime front panel here. So engine is started now. Let's go in dynamic configuration menu, EasyCalib, and start calibration. So this is the end of the first try. It took a while before the message came up, but the compact is now trying different way of controlling the speed, of driving up and down the frequency on the engine. We have a calibration failed, and the message here is no action on the speed governor, check wiring and settings. So this is what I'll do now. I'll stop the genset, and indeed I have disconnected the wires of the genset. So it means that the action from the compact is not going on the governor at the moment. It is happening quite often during commissioning that this kind of wiring mistake is happening. So I will correct the wiring and we will start again the EasyCalib. So we are assuming now that we are connected on the genset. Speed control connected to the governor, AVR control connected to the AVR. So I will start up the genset in manual mode and launch EasyCalib with the dynamic configuration menu. So genset is started up. I can see that my voltage and my frequency are not correct at the moment, and I have no oscillation of the frequency. So we will launch EasyCalib and let's see if it can inform us about something. I go in dynamic configuration, then start EasyCalib, start calibration. At this moment, there is a first checkup to see if the outputs are connected. Step 1. It will also verify the stability of the genset and the voltage and check if EasyCalib can run in this situation. We can look at the frequency here. See that this is not really stable. Actually, this is something that I made on the wire to create this instability. So, at the end of our first try, we have seen that the frequency was oscillating. I have a calibration fail here. You can look at the message here. It is saying the speed regulation is unstable. Improve engine stability. So I have created this instability with the settings. So EasyCalib has detected that the most important part of the engine setup, voltage setup, is wrong. It is telling us first check the genset, check the stability, then after restart EasyCalib. So I will stop the genset and correct the wiring. So let's start now the third try of EasyCalib. I have corrected the wiring on my speed governor after the message I got. I have corrected the wiring on the AVR after the message I got. I had actually both wiring wrong. So now everything should be okay. I will start the try of EasyCalib. Startup of the genset, dynamic settings, EasyCalib, start calibration. So we can hear the first try on the speed governor, and we can see the frequency here dropping down. So EasyCalib is now working to bring back the offset of the speed control to the right value. The second step will be to calculate the amplitude required to control the speed. So we have seen that the Genesis has tried to give some steps to check the reaction time of the engine. The calibration is okay, so the third step, the one starting now, is on the voltage. So we are controlling now the speed, the automatic voltage regulator, and we will do the same, checking what is the offset required to reach nominal voltage, checking the amplitude required to drive a correct power factor, synchronization, and so on. So we can see that the voltage is now increasing up to the nominal, and I have the EasyCalib sequence visible on the touchscreen, on the controller itself, and on my computer here. You don't really need to have a voltmeter. The voltmeter here is just for the demo. You can just run EasyCalib and come back after a few minutes to see if the calibration is done. So here we have the message, calibration is successful. So EasyCalib did the job in less than 2-3 minutes. So once the primary loop, so the engine and the AVR is correctly set up, once the wiring is good, you start EasyCalib, and 2-3 minutes after that you have your system ready to use, your genset ready to run in parallel. If you do EasyCalib on all the gensets you have, you will make sure that they will all have identical settings, identical behavior, and this is a very, very good advantage to continue the commissioning and to make sure all the power management will work properly and in time. Thanks for listening us on our CRE Technology YouTube channel. We will see very soon some new technical tutorial about our new features, how to make commissionings, how to do troubleshootings. Thanks again and see you soon.